What does a Senate do? The Senate in Canada reviews and revises legislations, representing various regions, conducting policy studies, safeguarding minority rights, and reviewing government appointments, serving as the upper house of parliament. In provincial governments, there is no Senate. Why then is there a Senate in the federal government? Is there a need for them? Explain why or no, why not. The Senate exists in the federal government of Canada due to historical and constitutional reasons, as well as to provide regional representation and checks of balances. The need for the Senate remains a topic of ongoing debate, with some advocating for reform of abolition. In your own words, explain what an MP and also an MPP portfolio is. An MP, Member of Parliament, or MPP, Member of Provincial Parliament, in Ontario portfolio refers to the specific role of responsibilities an elected official holds within a political party or government, including their area of expertise and the issues they focus on. It can encompass positions such as ministers or other roles in government. Identify three portfolios within the federal cabinet. Minister of Finance. The Minister is responsible for overseeing Canada's economic and financial matters, including budgeting, taxation, and economic policy. Minister of Health. This minister manages Canada's healthcare and public health policies, overseeing matters related to healthcare, delivery, disease prevention, and healthcare of Canadians. Minister of Foreign Affairs. This minister plays a crucial role in Canada's international relationships, managing diplomatic affairs, trade agreements, and representing Canada's interests globally. Identify three portfolios with the provincial cabinet. Minister of Education. The minister is responsible for overseeing the education system within the province, including K to 12 schools, post-secondary schools, educational policies. Number two, Attorney General. The Attorney General is the chief legal officer of the province, responsible for overseeing the administrative or of justice, legal matters, and law enforcement. Number three, Minister of Health. Similar to the federal level, the provincial Minister of Health manages healthcare services, public health policies, and the healthcare system with the province. Explain the legal term division of power. The legal term division of power refers to the allocation of authority and responsibilities between different levels of branches of government. Often outlined in a country's constitution, it prevents one level of branch for consolidating too much power and helps maintain a balance of authority. Judicial branch. Explain the importance of the hierarchical structure of the court system. The hierarchical structure of the court system is vital for several reasons, including ensuring consistent legal decisions, allowing for appeals to correct errors, providing specialization, managing caseloads efficiently, setting legal precedents, and promoting accountability while facilitating legal education. It ultimately upholds the principle of fairness, due process, and individual rights in the legal system. Explain the importance of judicial independence in our legal system. Judicial independence is vital as it ensures the judges make impartial decisions based on the law, free from political influence. This protects the individual right to uphold the rule of law, to foster public confidence, stability, and economic development while preventing discrimination and promoting equality before the law. Differences between the appeal of right and leave to appeal. Appeal of right allows the automatic appeal without seeking permission, while leave to appeal requires permission from the higher court to proceed with the appeal, often used for cases not covered by an automatic right to appeal. Changing laws. Why would laws need to be changed? Provide an explanation. Reason 1. Evolving values. To reflect changing societal values and norms. Number 2. Emerging technologies. To regulate new technologies and advancements. Reason 3. Human rights. Laws may need to be changed to ensure they align with the evolving human rights standards and guarantee the protection of these rights. If you want to instigate a change in the law, what method would you most likely use? Explain why you most likely would use this method. The method chosen to instigate legal change depends on the factors like the nature of the issue, desired influence. Advocacy, and lobbying are effective for public issues, while legislative advocacy works directly with lawmakers. Legislation challenges law in court, making it suitable for unconstitutional or rights violating laws. The choice depends on the issue and context. If you wanted to investigate change in the law, what method would you likely not use? Explaining why and why not you would use this method. Civil disobedience or nonviolent resistance involving in intentionally breaking the law is less likely to be used for investigating legal change in democratic societies because it carries legal risk and may not be as effective or constructive as other established methods like lobbying or legislative advocacy. Okay, next up we have the Gladue principle and the restorative justice approach. What is the Gladue principle? Do you agree with the Gladue principle? Explain your opinion. The Gladue principle is generally supported for recognizing the historical injustices faced by Indigenous people in the Canadian justice system. It aims to address overrepresenting, provide culturally appropriate sentencing, and promote rehabilitation. An alternative solution could involve investing in culturally sensitive restorative justice programs and addressing root cause for criminal behavior, like poverty and lack of access to education and healthcare. Identify some Gladue factors that are considered in the Gladue courts. Cultural background, family and community circumstances, historical trauma, systemic discrimination, and substance abuse and mental health. What is the restorative justice? How does it differ from approach used in Canada's criminal justice system? It focuses on harm and repair. Restorative justice centers on repairing the harm caused by the offense, inclusion of stakeholders. Restorative justice involves all stakeholders, including victims, offenders, and the community, in the decision making. This contrasts with the adversarial model in which decisions are made by legal professionals. Community involvement. Restorative justice engages the local community in addressing criminal behavior and its consequences. Outcome oriented. It is outcome oriented, seeking to meet needs and concerns of the victim. Healing and rehabilitation. Restorative justice emphasizes the rehabilitation of the offender, promoting personal growth and addressing the underlying issues for the criminal behavior.